This is Duke University.
Duke student Republicans and Democrats went head-to-head here in Perkins Library on a variety of issues.
Welcome, everybody, and we look forward to a robust debate tonight. We are promised brains in the room. I'm sure we have brains in the room.
A packed crowd of over 100 students listened as political science professor Richard Salzman asked Duke Republicans and Democrats a variety of questions, ranging from income inequality to environmental concerns.
Republicans first.
When it comes to income inequality, both Democrats and Republicans feel like it is a complicated issue and one that government needs to get involved in.
The solution that we see is sort of have the government there, state and local, federal if necessary, to sort of keep the problem in check, but at the same time do what we can to unleash these market solutions.
The answer to this question is yes, and income inequality needs to be addressed through governmental programs like welfare and healthcare.
The debate teams addressed what kind of policy changes need to happen to combat global warming.
Our problem now is not the fact of whether or not it can be done, but rather we have so many potential technologies we can invest in, and it's not whether or not we should, but which one to look after.
We believe that all forms of energy are beneficial to the American economy. If you look at this, nuclear is something that's been terribly untapped. Natural gas is on the rise. We're about to be a net energy exporter. And as to other forms of energy, if it can be profitable, we need to do it.
Another hot-button issue was whether or not to let Syrian refugees into the United States in light of the recent terrorist attacks in Paris.
One of the biggest problems, though, is that we don't have a stringent enough vetting process. So the perfect balance, I think, on this issue would be to improve the vetting process and still let the refugees in.
Ultimately, if we're going to make this system be the best that we can, if we're going to have a background check, that can't be used as some kind of way to curtail the Syrian refugee crisis. Ultimately, it is up to the United States to take more than our abhorrent number of only 10,000 thus far.
This discussion is just one of many debates that students plan to have leading up to Election Day. Reporting for Duke University, I'm Alyssa Anderegg.
Produced by Duke University.